The journey of Mukesh Ambani doesn't start in a boardroom or a skyscraper. It starts much smaller, back in Aden, where he was born in 1957, when the city was still under British rule. His father, Dhirubhai Ambani, wasn't rich. He worked at a petrol pump and lived a simple life. No big safety net, no luxury, just ambition. Eventually, the family moved back to India and settled into a small apartment. Life wasn't easy, but there was always this bigger mindset at home. Think ahead, think big. Don't be afraid to take chances. That clearly stayed with Mukesh. He studied chemical engineering at the Institute of Chemical Technology and later went to Stanford University for an MBA. Everything seemed set. But then came a moment that could have gone either way. His father asked him to come back to India. And he did. No long debate, no hesitation. He just left Stanford midway and returned. Looking back, that decision changed everything. In 1980, he joined Reliance Industries. At that point, it wasn't the massive company we know today. But Mukesh didn't just see what it was, he saw what it could become. He focused on building things at scale. Petrochemicals, manufacturing, infrastructure. He pushed hard on expansion. One of the biggest milestones was the refinery in Jamnagar, which eventually became the largest oil refining complex in the world. A lot of what he did came from watching his father, how he made decisions, how he took risks, even when outcomes weren't guaranteed. Then came a difficult phase. After Dhirubhai passed away, there wasn't a clear succession plan. That led to a split between Mukesh and his brother, Anil Ambani. He doubled down on what he understood best: scale, efficiency, and long-term bets. But the biggest shift in his thinking came when he realized something early. The future wasn't just going to be oil, it was going to be data. That's where Reliance Jio came in. At the time, it sounded almost too ambitious. The investment was huge, and there was a lot of skepticism. But when Jio launched, it completely changed the game. Free voice calls, extremely affordable data, and a 4G network that reached across the country. Suddenly, millions of people were online. Internet access went from being limited and expensive to something almost everyone could afford. And that shift didn't just help telecom, it changed how India works. Content exploded, startups grew faster, and the digital economy took off in a way few had expected. While all this was happening, he was also building Reliance Retail into a massive network, covering everything from local-style stores to large retail chains and digital platforms. At some point, global companies like Facebook and Google started investing heavily. That wasn't random. It was because Reliance was no longer just a business, it was becoming an ecosystem. Of course, growth at this level comes with questions. There have been concerns about market dominance, pricing strategies, and influence. And like any long journey, not every move has been perfect, especially with competition from companies like Amazon and Walmart. But one thing about Mukesh Ambani has stayed consistent. He plays the long game. He's willing to take big bets, wait, and then scale in a way very few people can. Now, the focus is shifting again towards green energy, digital platforms, and newer technologies like AI. And the next generation is already stepping in. Akash Ambani in telecom, Isha Ambani in retail, Anant Ambani in energy. So the story is still evolving. And maybe that's the most interesting part. It's not just about how far he's come, but how the direction keeps changing.